Hey y'all, what is up? This is Kate from Launch Fitness. I wanted to start you off with a nice morning yoga flow. So grab your mat and grab some water. We'll get started. We're gonna start at the top of our mats. Big inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, little swan dive forward. Just taking it nice and easy here. Sway maybe side to side, a little forward and back. And then bending the knees, we're gonna roll it up one vertebra at a time, nice and easy. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. Last big inhale. Take up all that space. Exhale, fold through prayer center. Again, sway here, maybe a little forward and back, side to side. Whatever feels best for you right now. And again, bending the knees, one vertebra at a time, taking your time. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold forward. One last time, we're going to bend the knees, roll it up. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold through prayer center. On the next inhale, we'll take a flat back here. Looking out, relax through the shoulders, eyes are up. And then exhale. We're going to step both feet back into a nice push-up position here. Fingertips are nice and wide on the mat. Rock a little forward and back, side to side. Just kind of feeling into our parts, seeing where we're at this morning. Eventually, when you're ready, we'll take a side plank on the left. So lifting through those obliques, opening everything up. You can drop to a knee if you'd like to modify. Maybe stagger your stance, or maybe the top toes may come off for a little bit. Eventually just meeting back up in the middle here. So same thing on that opposing side, lift through that side body, opening up. Maybe so much so that you take a wild thing or a rock star here. Ooh. That wasn't supposed to happen. I don't really like this yoga mat in particular, you guys. Let's meet back in the middle. And then eventually, we'll drop down to the knees. Sink your hips. We're gonna come into a nice gentle up dog here. So sink your hips, relax your shoulder blades. Exhale, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, push through the mat. Exhale, over your right shoulder. And we'll take our knees wide, feet together for a nice child's pose here. A couple deep breaths. Eventually, coming to tabletop, tucking the toes under, we'll lift our hips, send your tailbone high to the sky. Spin those biceps towards your ears. Swaying a little bit side to side here. Just feeling into all our parts. Maybe you pedal it out, pushing in opposite palm, opposite heel, walking the dog out. Eventually, we'll take an inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Then we're going to take a nice wave like with our spine coming forward here into a nice push-up position. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plunge forward. Inhale, down dog. Twice more like that, so rippling the spine, breathing out, moving with the breath. Inhale, we take the down dog. Exhale, push-up position. Inhale, down dog. Beautifully done. Now from here, we're going to take a nice stroll, nice and easy, no rush here. I'm just going to turn down the background music, but fold over your legs, nice and easy there. So we want to make sure the head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed. And then inhale, we take a flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's roll it up one vertebra at a time. Roll those shoulder blades down and back. Inhale. Exhale, fold through prayer center. Maybe create an intention or a mantra for the day. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hold. Jump or step your feet back to that push-up position. From here, getting into our part, starting to move things a little bit quicker here. We'll take that nice side plank on the right this time. No slipping for me this time. Stagger your stance, drop to a knee if you'd like to modify. Maybe open up to a wild thing. Back to the middle. Same thing on that opposing side, so really lift through your side body. Maybe taking your toes back behind you for that wild thing. Back to the middle. Again, fingertips are spread nice and wide here. Eventually we'll drop down to the knees, but this time we're going to take a couple push-ups. So inhale, we lower. Exhale, push up. That's one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. That's two. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, push it up. One more time, just like that. Inhale, we lower. And then exhale all the way to a nice down dog. Nice job, guys. So from here, we're just going to do those plunges forward, rippling the spine to a push-up position. Inhale, down dog. Once more like that. Exhale. Inhale, down dog. Beautifully done. On the next inhale, I'd like you to raise your left leg high to the sky. Option to bend at the knee to open up with the hips. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale, pull it all the way through. Nice low lunge here. Inhale, we'll take a twist. Left arm goes up, looking upward. And then as you exhale, drop that bottom knee. And we'll come on through to a nice low lunge. If your hands want to go up above you, if you have yoga blocks and want to use them beside you, whatever feels most comfortable for you today. Maybe you interlace your hands down your back, get a nice chest opening. But anything you're doing, you should feel a nice opening in the front of that right hip. Maybe you take a twist over to that left side. Inhale. Exhale, we'll take a nice runner's lunge here. So sitting back on that right heel, you're going to think of pulling the left hip back and down as you fold and pull your left tootsies towards your nose here. Just deep breaths, opening up the backs of the legs here. And when you're ready, we'll come to the outside of that left foot. See if you can grab those right tootsies. Maybe you need a band or a belt, that's perfectly fine. But keep your heart spun open towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and pull that heel in towards your glutes to get a nice opening in the front of the leg there. Maybe you drop to a forearm. A couple more deep breaths here. Really pushing into those toes. Eventually, when you're ready, we'll come on out of this one, frame that front leg, come to a nice crescent lunge. Inhale, shoulders back and down, exhale, sink. Inhale, exhale, sink. On the next inhale, we lift. On the exhale, we're going to twist everything towards that left side. Use your left arm to carry you up. One more time. Exhale, twist towards that left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opening up to a nice strong warrior right here. So bending into the left leg. Right tootsies are about 45 degrees inwards. Big inhale. Exhale, shake it on off. So we're going inhale in, positive energy in, exhale, negative energy out. Nice job. On your next inhale, flip your palm, reach forward. We'll take a nice reverse warrior here. So maybe you're straightening that front leg out. Eventually, exhale, elbow comes to knee, extended side angle. I want you spinning your heart open towards the ceiling or towards the sky here. Take that right arm, carrying you on through. We'll windmill both hands down. Step your back foot in generously as you fold over that left leg. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we fold. And eventually, we want to take that right palm, place it on the inside of our left foot. Inhale, twisted triangle. Left arm goes up. And exhale down. One more time like that. Inhale. Exhale. Eventually bending that left leg. We'll try to come into a peaceful warrior 3 here. Try to balance as best as you can. Your hands can be at per center. They can be in front of you. Whatever works best. Just try to come up nice and easy for 2 and 1. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale. Roll those shoulder blades down and back. Good. On the next inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold through prayer center. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Jump or step your feet back to that push-up position. Drop on down to the knees. Inhale, we lower. Yes, exhale, push. We have those push-ups again. Give me a few more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, we push. Inhale, lower. And exhale, push all the way to a nice down dog. Beautiful job. On the next inhale, take that right leg, opposite leg. Option to open at the hip by bending at the knee here. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, pull that leg all the way through to a nice low lunge. Right arm comes up for a nice belly twist here. Dropping that bottom knee. Come through a nice low lunge for me here. So everything should be pushing forward. Just make sure the knee doesn't go over the toe. Feel a nice, great opening in the front of that left hip. Just breathing. If you want to clasp your hands behind you, go for that. If you'd like to take a nice twist over to that right side, go for that. Just breathing deep. On the next exhale, we're going to sit back on that left heel. Take a nice runner's lunge. So again, pulling that right hip back and down, the tootsies towards your nose. Coming on forward to the outside of that right foot, grasp your left tootsies, pull your heel in towards your bum. Again, you want to make sure your chest is open towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Drop down to the forearm. If you like an even better stretch here, just breathing into it. Every inhale, lengthening you out a little bit more. And every exhale, pulling that heel in closer to your palm. Eventually, we'll come out of that nice and easy here. Frame that front leg. We'll take a nice crescent lunge. So from here, your hips are square. Everything is facing forward. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, sink to a crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale. This time, inhale, we lift. Exhale, we're going to twist towards that right side. Next, inhale, we lift. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, left, and then opening all the way up to that warrior on that right side. So bending into that right leg. I'm going to flip around just so my back isn't up to you guys. My back tootsies are about 45 degrees facing inwards. And again, we lift on an inhale. Positive energy in. Exhale. Negative energy, shake it on out. Inhale, we lift. Exhale. Maybe think of that mantra, that affirmation or intention. Deep breath. Relax through the shoulders here. We'll take the front palm, flip it, reach forward. We'll take reverse warrior here, and then exhale all the way over. Elbow comes to knee, extended side angle. Make sure everything is facing, your chest is upwards towards the sky, towards the ceiling here. Use that left arm on the next inhale to carry you up. And then exhale, windmill both hands down. Step your back foot in generously as you fold over that right leg. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we fold in a little bit deeper. From here, we're going to make sure that our left palm is placed on the inside of that right foot. Inhale, raise your right arm up for a nice twisted triangle, back down. Inhale again, nice twisted triangle. Exhale down. Let's bend that right leg. We're going to launch into a nice warrior three, peaceful warrior here. So try to balance as you come up. Wherever your hands may be, maybe prayer center, maybe in front, by your side. Try to come up nice and easy for 3, for 2, and eventually for 1. Shaking everything out there. Nice job. I'll come to the top of the mat. Inhale, brings your arms up overhead. This time I want you to clasp your left wrist, lift and lengthen. I'm going to face you guys, so much so that you almost topple all the way over to that right side. Inhale as you lift. Exhale over to that left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Good. Now we're going to take our feet out nice and wide here. Tootsies can be slightly inward. Interlace your hands behind your back. Exhale as you fold forward, leading with your chest. And maybe swaying a little side to side, getting into any juicy areas that may need an extra breath or two. Eventually, we'll bring our hands to the mat. Inhale, we come to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring that right arm up. Nice twist here, looking towards that right palm. And exhale down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left arm goes up. Nice twist here. Exhale down. Inhale, we take a flat back again. Exhale, we fold. Nice job. Okay. From here, I want you to walk it over nice and easy to that left side. Come to a crescent lunge. Then we'll go up for your high lunge. Plant the fingers. Step it back to a nice push-up position or plank position. So establishing a nice strong core in the morning is always a good thing. From here, maybe go a little side to side, forward and back. Can you lift that right foot off the ground, squeeze the glute, back down, left foot, one more time, right, and then left, good job. We're gonna take a nice chaturanga from here. So if you need to drop to the knees, go for that. If not, exhale. Elbows by your side, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Beautiful job. Next inhale, we'll take tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. This time we'll take a stroll, one hand at a time, towards the end of your mat or towards your feet. Fold inward as you come to meet your feet here, relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, we take another flat back here. Exhale, fold. This time we're gonna walk it all the way out to that push-up or plank position. We'll do another chaturanga, so drop to the knees if you need to. If not, exhale here. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Now pedaling it out. Maybe you're starting to feel a little more open here. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. We're gonna wave that spine until we come to a nice plank here. Another chaturanga, drop to the knees if you need to. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Great job. Take a deep breath here, in and out. Let it out. Pushing that chest down towards the mat, fingertips nice and wide. Wave your spine forward. Come to that nice plank position. Last time for chaturanga. Exhale, inhale. But this time, on the next exhale, knees wide, feet together. We'll finish in a nice child's pose here. Now, if you want to flip your palms so they're facing the ceiling, you'll get a nice shoulder opening. 2 deep breaths here. Eventually making your way up to a seated position. Awesome, awesome job, you guys. Thank you so much for visiting Launch Fitness. If you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button for my YouTube channel. You can always find me on Facebook or Instagram as well. I'd love to hear from you, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see moving forward, and get in touch with me for our Summer Sizzler series. If you want to join in, it's not too late ever. We'll create a specialized, individualized program, exercise program for your specific needs, what you want to accomplish, both short-term and long-term. I'm talking about 2 weeks, let's shred it. I guarantee it. If it doesn't work out, money back, right? So, how bad could it be? Peace out. Thanks for visiting Launch Fitness, and I'll see you guys soon.